creates more jobs. That said, why would anyone want to make buying and selling real estate more difficult or costly? Especially if real estate is so closely connected to jobs. The answer in part is that many do-gooders see opportunities to add on time of transfer requirements to accomplish their specific agendas. Mandatory septic systems pump-outs before closing, costly energy audits, and branding of homes with energy scores, mandatory well tests for all manner of parameters, not just bacteria, but for uranium, for VOCs, herbicides, radon, and many more, have all been proposed as laws this session. And each one comes with an additional cost and time requirement that can slow or impede sales. Realtors are not opposed to inspections and tests before transferring property, so long as it is made voluntary. Matter of negotiations between the buyer and the seller. The bills I just mentioned were not voluntary, but would be decided by an iron fist of a government official. I am pleased to announce to you that in the first 90 days of this session, all of the above were opposed and defeated in committee. And let me further say, this didn't happen by accident. It didn't happen because these people took it off the table. It happened because members of the real estate community, your associates, your friends, your relatives, came up here and testified before these committees to show them, I guess you might say, what the real world looked like. Also through the efforts of Bob Kennedy and Tim Calman, who spent a lot of time over there with these folks. And our lobbyists, Pete Smith and Kathy Lutz. It is a group effort that this has happened. Now that I've said the good things, there is one exception, and Gene alluded to it earlier. The bill RB 6544, an act concerning energy efficiency. Carr initially opposed this bill due to the mandates in the wording of the original version. However, with the offending language stricken out of the proposed bill, Carr now has taken a no position on the revised version. Your Connecticut Association of Realtors has been working hard to make sales happen, not impede them. We just want you to alert your lawmakers that all these dead bills have a shot of rising again, like vampires, and being tacked on as amendments before the session ends in June. Just say no to time of transfer mandates. I'm proud to say that our association has taken the lead in lobbying for a ban against private transfer fees. These are not government fees. They are not conveyance taxes. Rather, they are charges that are paid to the original corporate owners of a property each and every time it is sold. And this goes on for 99 years. Sometimes a company like Freehold Capital Partners of New York takes a 1% fee from repeated closings on the same home and distributes shares to private investors. If you see or know, I want you to take the time to thank Senator Joe Crisco and Representative Bob Egner for shepherding a bill through their committee that will ban these private transfer fees in our state. We don't want them. And Carr was also joined by the bar and title insurance industry in supporting this bill, House Bill 6510. So remember to mention that to you folks who are going to be talking to your representatives and senators. That's it. Remember, home ownership matters. Gene?
Go, which is really rather important. You heard the talking issues that we had this morning. We have four major ones, and they're all very important for us right now. Obviously, the budget is extremely important. The taxation is important. Smart growth is very important. And the ability to bring corporations into Connecticut is very important. We're going to have a discussion, question and answer as we go through this, so we do want to start right from the beginning. We don't have everybody here right now, but in fact, we do have Senator Maynard is here. the way we normally do it. We normally have the nice oval. It looks like the Coliseum in Rome. We have it in the center. Unfortunately, this year they won't allow us to do that. This is not bulletproof, but they do have to do that. I think what we'll do now, is have each of you introduce yourselves. Your constituents know you, but some of the other people do not. If we could just stand up and tell us who you are, we appreciate that. We'll start there.
State Representative Matt Lesser. I live in Middletown. I represent about a third of Middletown and the towns of Durham and Middlefield as well.
Thank you.
I'll take Matt's applause just because I might not get one. So. No, I'm State Representative Brian Hurlbert. I live in Tolland, represent Ashford, Tolland, and Willington, the 53rd District. And I want to, unfortunately, I've got a group of people already in my office, so I have to go meet with them. But I want to thank everybody for showing up today and continuing to advocate and playing a role in the legislative process. It's very important that the conversation does happen between us. So if you're sticking around, make sure if you're in my district, give me a call, send me an email, let me know where you are. These briefing papers are very helpful as we decide how to proceed during legislative session. So I apologize I can't stay longer, but appreciate your willingness to show up today and be part of the process. So thank you very much.
Representative Adenolfi from the 103rd District. I live in Cheshire, but I represent most of Cheshire, part of Wallingford, part of Hampton.
Hi, State Representative Steve Michael. I represent the 45th District in Eastern Connecticut, which is Griswold, where I live, Lisbon, Ballantown, and Plainfield. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's important that you come up and speak and show your faces because that's how legislators react. They react one-on-one with their constituents. So it's important that you have your voice heard here. Thank you.
Tom Reynolds, I represent Ledyard, Preston, and Montville.
Senator Andy Maynard. I'm from the 18th District, which is the towns of Stonington, North Stonington, and the 6 towns above that up to Plainfield. What did I say? Stonington, North Stonington, Groton, North Stonington, North Stonington. Yes, so from the Thames River to the Rhode Island border and north to Plainfield. And happy to be here. Also, new realtors. So hello to my staying in their own homes, that we're going to be the ones that are going to squeeze.
You're not going to do that, because
Yeah.
what we asked for is to be socially responsible.
Right.
And that's exactly what you're trying
But
to
those
do.
are the kinds of sort of Sophie's choices we end up
Exactly.
with. And I'm not just picking those two. I mean, you know, the boating industry doesn't want the new set of tax.